Tribe, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I thought I would answer a few questions about myself that I have been receiving from you guys via email. So I figured since I just started off my channel and it's just launching, you guys really haven't gotten to know me yet just through the videos I posted. So let's take this opportunity and have a learning moment where I share some information with you guys based off some of the questions you guys asked me, as well as things I would like to share with you guys. And if there's anything about myself that I do not cover in this video, then please do send me an email. All my contact information will be just below this video so that you can send me an email. Alright, so I hope you enjoy this and stay tuned. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Sarita. It means quite a few things in different languages. So for instance, in Spanish, it means little Sarah. In Hebrew, it means little princess. I am not Spanish or Hebrew. It's actually a combination of my parents' names, and it turned out to be a real name. So that is who I am. I might be a princess or a queen. No, I'm a goddess actually. So one of the questions I always get is, how long have you been a makeup artist? So that title is just so funny to me, makeup artist, because I never started off my career in makeup, and I didn't grow up saying I wanted to be a makeup artist. So to be considered a makeup artist is always something that's so funny to me. And I'm just not used to the title, I guess you can say. But I have been playing with makeup since I was a little girl. I don't know if you guys remember back in the 90s, they had those like little fake makeup things that you can get from like Rite Aid or CVS, where it was like, it had like a little palette. It was original palettes. So it had like lip gloss in it, eyeshadows, and they were like, $5 or whatever. But whenever I would get money, I would always go and buy those and just put it on and just play with makeup a little bit. And then as I got older, I didn't really, like in high school and even in college, I didn't really wear like foundation. I mostly did eyes, so I would do like a little eyeshadow thing here and there. And it was always the same thing. It was like a gold here, a gold there, or something like that, and just call it a day. But it looked nice to me. And so that was the extent of my makeup skills. Speaking of college and growing up, I did go to school for psychology, which I have a bachelor's in, and then I also have a master's in industrial organizational psychology, which is like business psychology. So for my career, the bulk of it has been spent in actually doing human resources and working for various large corporations in the East Coast and along the way. So for me, I didn't really start playing with makeup as an adult until around 2011, when I came down with chickenpox for the first time in my life. So here I am, as an adult with chickenpox, and it was pretty painful. I had scars from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, like underneath my feet. And it lasted for about 1 week, where I had the actual sores, and then of course the healing process began. But for me, it was just a little different because I grew up with fairly clear skin. So like I said, I only dabbled in eyeshadows here and there, maybe a lip gloss, never foundation, never anything about covering up your skin or your scars or anything like that. So after, I started to heal a little bit, I was not used to the way I looked. It was uncomfortable for me. So I wanted to find a solution, as opposed to, wallowing and feeling self-pity. I came up with an option on what I could do to get to where I wanted to be, which I then landed on just, wearing foundation. So I waltzed into, because I am a princess slash queen slash goddess, into my nearest MAC cosmetics store. This is when I was in Connecticut. And, I explained to them what I was looking for, and they matched me for a foundation. And I believe it was the Pro Longwear or the Studio Fix, one of them. And so I took it home, and the next day, before I went to work, I put it on and I went to work, and I thought, oh yeah, my skin looks great, it's even out, you can't really see any of the scars, until I got in my car like around 5 o'clock, and I looked like an oily mess. Like it was just like separating, and it was just, I looked like somebody had dipped me in some Crisco and was about to fry me. And so I knew that I could do better than that. And I knew that that's not how I wanted my makeup to look at 5 o'clock. So that's when I started doing more research on makeup. And of course, I attended the prestigious YouTube University. And I can now say I am a graduate. Thank you. But no, I would just go on YouTube and just look up different videos and watch different tutorials. And from there, I would practice the techniques I would learn on myself. So even if I didn't have anywhere to go, I would sit down in the house on a Saturday night, beat my face, take pictures of it, and then wipe it off. And for me, that started to lay the foundation of why I love makeup so much, because all of the experimentation you can do, it's not permanent. At the end of the day, at the end of the hour, you can just wipe it all off and take it away. So by doing that, I started to build my skills a little bit more, and just continue to practice on myself and try different things and try different looks. But of course, doing makeup on yourself is a whole different ball game when it comes to doing makeup on other people. So, because you're dealing with different skin types, you're dealing with different eye shapes, you're dealing with different textures and skin. It's just a whole lot different. So I wanted to start learning more about that. So I started practicing, of course, on my sister, on different friends, cousins, and people like that. And I would build and build my skills and just continue to practice. It wasn't until, you know, in between that time of practicing and learning, I would have a few clients here and there who would, you know, book me for different services. Like I had a cousin who booked me for her wedding, and I did her in a few of her bridal parties and things like that. However, so this is why the term makeup artist is funny to me, because all the while during this time, I'm still working in corporate America and trying to climb that corporate ladder and doing HR. So this was just like something I did on the side, something I would do for free, and I did for free for a majority of the time. But it wasn't until September of last year, so 2015, when I went on a cruise, which was to celebrate sisterhood. It was called the Celebration of Sisterhood Cruise. And on this cruise, it was just a cruise, you know, just where there were other like-minded women who had an entrepreneurial mindset or who wanted to pursue bigger dreams other than a 9-to-5 or just pursue their passions. And, you know, we all had, like, every night we'd have discussions on what were the things we like to do and stuff like that. And of course, you know, I told them I was, you know, I love the makeup. And it just so happened that Karen Civil was one of the key speakers at on this cruise. So she was on the cruise with us, and her keynote speech, which was happening, I think 2 days before the cruise ended, she needed a makeup artist for it. And so prior to the cruise or us departing, I submitted my pictures and my work to her team, and they chose me to do her makeup for that occasion. So it was an awesome experience. She was so cool. And here it is for me. I've just been practicing on family, on friends. Maybe I got paid a few coins here and there, and now I'm doing this celebrity and this influencer's makeup on a cruise. And of course, with every artist, all you see are your mistakes. Even if the final product comes out amazing, the only thing you see are the things you could have done better. So I started thinking, I was like, okay, I need to enhance my skills. Although I did a, you know, great job, I know that I can do better than that. So I started looking into, so, you know, the cruise ended. Let me not get ahead of myself. The cruise ended, and, you know, it was all great, and I felt invigorated. I felt like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. I love doing this. You know, I want to be able to pursue this professionally and learn as much as I can about it. So it just so happened that as soon as I got off the cruise, I went on Instagram and I saw that one of my favorite makeup artists was hosting a class. So I took the class and I learned some more, and I just continued to take classes from other social media influencers who were makeup artists or celebrity makeup artists, and of course practice, and my skills improved, and I just got better. To sum the story up, I take this really awesome, inspiring cruise, and now I am thinking about pursuing makeup more and more. I'm taking these classes from all these different professionals in the industry. I'm going to different events, and it's just like awesome. It was just a great experience. So things are going great for me in that world. However, in the corporate world, things were starting to become a little bit more stressful. And I was actually laid off from my job back in October of that year. And so I took that as an opportunity to fully pursue my dreams. And one of the ways in which I could do that was to just immerse myself in all things makeup. So I thought that the best place in which I could do that would be, of course, at MAC Cosmetics, because they're known for their artistry and how they develop their talent. So me, not having any retail experience or sales experience, only really just working in like a Kmart in undergrad, during undergrad, I just decided to get all dolled up and dressed up, and I walked into my local MAC store, handed in my resume, and had another interview, and I got the job, and it was pretty awesome. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm working at MAC Cosmetics, and I've been able to learn so much more about my artistry and meet so many amazing artists and talent, and it's just been a great experience. So I guess I say this to say it's never too late to pursue the dreams that you want. And of course, if you guys want more details on, such as if you want more details on the cruise, if you want more details on the classes that I took and who I took those with, because I do have some pretty juicy stories about those behind the scenes stuff I can tell you guys. And also, if you want to know more about what it's like working at MAC Cosmetics and how to get a job there, then leave a message or comment below, and I will make a video for that in the future. Okay, so yeah, so now I guess I could say I am a makeup artist. It still sounds weird because you think of a different image when you think of a makeup artist, but especially with the paths I've taken and the different things I've done, to say that I am a makeup artist. All right, and lastly, a funny fact about me. A funny fact about me, I guess, would be that I am afraid of the dark. Yes, that's right. I'm a grown woman who is afraid of the dark, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Well, a little bit afraid to admit it, but yeah, I'm afraid of the dark. Like, I will turn on a light in a hot minute. Okay, I can't walk. If the lights are off, I'm imagining Freddy Krueger, Candyman, and maybe Jason are like all in the corner waiting for me to attack me, because it's that bad. So I need to turn on lights. I don't really like walking in the dark. Yeah, so that's a funny fact about me. I don't know if it's funny or sad, but hey, I'm me. Alright guys, so that's all for today's question and answer. I hope that you guys have learned a little bit more about me, and I'll definitely be back to bring you guys more videos like this, because I want to connect with you guys, and I hope that you can connect with me too, because you guys are on my channel and you are dedicating time to seeing what I'm doing here. So if there's anything you would like to know, like I said, please leave a comment below, like this video, share it, subscribe as well, because if you subscribe, then at least you'll get notified when I post videos, and also to show me guys that you guys are appreciating what I'm doing. So thank you so much for your support, and of course, until next time, because I don't want to do it all here because I don't want to get my lipstick messed up, but bye guys.